Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. We're back for more event story, I should say. We have the second part to where we left off last time with the whole business with Genrumon and all that kind of fun stuff. So last time, if you don't remember, some stuff was happening. We tried to give a warm welcome to Gehenna. I think it was Gehenna, right? No, not Gehenna. It was the Red Winter Academy because they visited Hiyaki. I think it was Hiyaki-Yako, and things didn't really quite go as planned. But we ensured they had a good time. They left with good impressions. However, there's something strange, something serious going on in the background, which is just kind of surprising to have a story this serious as an event story. You'd think this would be like an actual story chapter, but this is an event, which is surprising because there's a lot of stuff going on this event series than the other events don't normally have. So, let's dive on into this and find out what's going on. Shall we? Once my game wants to load. There we go. Maybe. The senses desires, I think is what it's called. Alright. Get ready for the festival. Previously in Blue Archive. Shanhaijing Academy. Oh, that's what it is, not Hiyaki-Yako. Shanhaijing Academy and Red Winter Fiddle's Academy prepared to hold an exchange meeting. Shanhaijing will have an exchange meeting with Red Winter in the near future. Anyway, Genrumon itself is, to be frank, uncomfortable with this exchange meeting. The lack of any such experience is the largest factor. Others may want to remain more aloof about the entire exchange meeting. Despite their worries, the exchange meeting commenced, and students from Red Winter Academy Secretariat arrived at Shanhaijing safely. Whoa, so this is Shanhaijing. It's just like my research said it would be. Tomoe, look over there, the roof. It's so interesting. Those must be the students from the rumors. I've heard all about them, but I never thought I would see them in person. Kaguya, the president of the traditionalist Peking Opera Club, held a long, heated exchange with Shintani Kai. What are you saying, Shintani Kai? There's no way the Peking Opera Club and I would have that kind of authority. I find it amusing that you would say that, Peking Opera Club president. Peking Opera Club has honored the Shanhaijing's traditions more seriously up until now. If not you, who else could possibly have it? Granted, this could be nothing more than the ramblings of a Shanhaijing outcast. If we end up doing a new Peking Opera and it fails, funny, discussing success and failure of market loyalty. At Shintani Kai's orders, Kaguya performed a new Peking opera and presented a petition to President Kisaki. Yep. In the name of Shanhaijing and its traditions, I denounce Ryoge Kisaki and President of the Genrumon. However, thanks to the efforts of the Red Winter's office, the Peking Opera Club's objection was effectively quelled. Let me make myself clear. All students have the right to stage a coup, and a student council president has the right to suppress that coup and continue leading the school. The exchange meeting concluded successfully. Seems you really enjoyed this exchange meeting, great leader Shirino. Shanhaijing has been a great adventure for us. I hope you can forgive that trouble with the Peking Opera Club. I'm the great leader of Red Winter. Such insignificant things would never threaten my power. That's right. President Trino is a very magnanimous person. But that one ember, the one called Shintani Kai, is still burning. I worked a long time for this. I even had to suffer the humiliation of relying on the Corrections Bureau. But still, I gathered my strength and waited for the right time. And that time is now. I'll take back what is mine, and no one will stand in my way. An unseen anxiety surrounds Shanhaijing. Alright. Should be almost time. Here, over here! Why are you so early? Well, class got out early and I didn't have anything in particular to do then. Is that right? I envy you. No, never mind, it's nothing. How's Genrumon these days? Well, it's fine. You can lie better than that. Yeah, I don't know. Can't figure out what's what these days. Those Red Winter girls. Ever since they came and left, everything's been out of whack. Everything, not just Genrumon. Yeah, I think I get it. So there's this rumor going around. Is the president really going to side with the Black Tourist Promenade and open up Shanhaijing's gates? What are you talking about? Don't say things like that. Someone could be listening. But even you said the Red Winter students had a free run of the place recently. Well, that's true, but with the Moonlight Festival coming up, this is going to be a problem. Once the festival starts, we'll see even more outside students from the Black Tourist Promenade. I really don't know. I'm just going to focus doing my job. You work for Genrumon. You can't say that. What else can I do? I'm just a lowly first year. What do we know? Let's just go to the beach, blossom spring. I can't wait for the Moonlight Festival! What's that? Oh, that's right, Sensei. You're from outside of Shanhaijing. I've become so used to you that I sometimes forget. I should be more careful about that. I'm glad you feel that way, Mina. The Moonlight Festival is a traditional annual festival here in Shanhaijing. Its main events take place at the Black Tourist Promenade Street, but the full festival is spread out all over Shanhaijing. The promenade is open to outsiders, hordes of them, but all the other streets are closed to outside students. That's the rule. Sounds like a lot of trouble to go through. And so, there are some rules that can never be broken. The Moonlight Festival began as an event just for us, to share meals and pray for one another's prosperity. Now outsiders can feel free to invite themselves into the Black Tourist Promenade. Those Black Tourist profiteers will exploit anything for money, anything at all. And who do they expect to clean up after them? Us! Genrumon, that's who! Hey now, take it easy. Regardless, this year's Moonlight Festival involves sharing mooncakes during the day, in the shape of actual moons, of course. At night, there's Peking Opera to watch, there's a dragon dance, and everyone prays for good fortune while they watch the fireworks. But honestly, Genrumon has been loosening up the rules lately. Fewer night patrols, less vigilance toward the outsiders. You know about some of that, Sensei. The exchange meeting with Red Winter, that whole business. A lot of people are getting nervous about too many outsiders. I don't know if the festival's even a good idea right now. What about you, Mina? What do you plan to do? Me? I always follow the president's orders. That'll never change. Not to pat myself on the back, but I am quite stalwart, you know. That said, as the executive officer, I'm obligated to consider the other Genrumon members' opinions. What do they think? Well, For now, no one says we should outright cancel the festival. It's a proud tradition, after all. But most of them, we think we ought to tighten the rules back up when it comes to outside students in the Black Tourist Promenade. Got anxiety about outsiders is very real here. And it was the promenade that first let them in. An unilateral decision, I might add. Unilateral. We've been letting them have their way, and we're starting to give off the impression that they're dragging us along. At least that's how the other Genmon members seem to feel. The question for myself is, should I pass that along to the president? And if so, how should I phrase it? So that's what you need help with. I'm sorry, Sensei. I have trouble delivering this kind of message. Adults have trouble with that too. Makes me feel a little better. But of course, there's still the fundamental problem. I see. So that's what they say then. I know that voice. Is that Kisaki? It's been a while. Well, perhaps not. It's good to see you again so soon. Madam President? Not to worry. I'm well aware such opinions exist. I mean, and you're doing good work. But as president, I too have my own opinions on the subject. Of course, ma'am. I understand the students' anxiety. I also understand Genmon members' concerns and the desire to see the patrols. And with all that said, I believe the Moonlight Festival must be held just as it stands. You mean? So long as the wind blows, there will always be noise in our ears. Despite that, Shanhaijing must be strong and it shall be. Don't you agree, Mina? I do, yes! Because of that, it sounds like this we need to... I'm glad you understand me. You know what must be done. Yes, Madam President, leave it to me! Uh-oh, does she really understand? I don't think she really understands at all. Had I known you were visiting Sensei, I would have prepared a different type of reunion. It's still good to see you again, Kisaki. The same as ever. Your steadfast nature is quite reassuring. If only Shanhaijing could follow your example. Then I could say, look forward to the festival without reservation. Oh, you're already excited for it regardless? Ah, but you expect the best of us as always, don't you? Very well then, Sensei. Genmon has no choice but to meet those expectations. The packing out performance may face some logistical challenges this year, but nothing shall stand in the way of the lantern display or the fireworks or any of the other performances. So shall we go, Sensei? Go where? To assist with the preparations for the Moonlight Festival, of course. Don't worry, Sensei, you need only be by my side. We'll prepare enough fruits and mooncakes for all. All that sugar, all those calories! Is that what concerns you? But then again, you are an adult. We'll order special snacks to your liking then. Richly favored and generously topped. Please accept. Our hospitality is most generous, as anyone who shared the feast with us can attest. Oh boy, how can you say no to that face? That smile. Senses descend. All right. So how many episodes are we working with here? 12.
来てくださってありがとうございます。船外橋が誇る
11. All right. So we'll go through 4 or 5, and then we'll see where we wind up. All right. Let's do this. Let's see what's going on. An unfortunate accident already? Have you finished reviewing the merchant contracts? How about the stage equipment? You just do one thing at a time. My head feels like it's going to explode. Yeah, same, but we gotta keep going, right? The festival's right around the corner and we're all short-handed. This was easier than when I was in charge of cooking. And it's only once a year. We can get through it. It's tough every year. A festival is just a ton of work. I heard there's this one academy with festivals all year long. Hiyako? Seriously? How do the students think they'll survive? Huh. Is anything going well? You two look a bit overwhelmed. President? No, we're good. This is nothing. Right, this is our big event. We gotta be ready for it. Of course. Well, hang in there, and we can all have a nice long rest when it's over. I know this festival's good for our revenue, but making us responsible for half the security seems a little petty. True, but Genramon only nags half as much now. It's got its pros and cons. Con, everything in the aftermath falls entirely onto me. I have the utmost faith in you, Reijo. I guess I'm fine with it, as long as Genramon executives don't make any issues out of it. Ever since that Red Winter Exchange meeting. Yes, I know. Let's put that aside for now. What exactly happened at the Peking Opera Performance Hall? Do you happen to know? Genramon only says that there was a minor incident. That's all I've gotten out of them. Rumor has it the Peking Opera Club is on full suspension now. I admit I'm curious about it too, but... Well, that's enough of that. For now, let's just focus on the festival preparations. Understood, Miss President. If Genramon wants to keep their secrets, then they're going to stay kept no matter what. Uh-oh. Nah! What happened? Did you get hit with the hot grease or something? Uh-oh. Oh my. What on earth is going on? I've never seen anything like this. What did you... I don't know. All of a sudden my body was... Oh, did you shrink? You were fine a second ago. Did you eat something strange? Not at all. I spent all day inspecting the festival site, so I just grabbed some fried rice for lunch. Wait, look at you. You... No. Me too? What's going on? Mr. President, what do we do? First, let's contact Genramon, Eastern Alchemy Society too. Genramon? Under the circumstances, yes, we have to, and... Uh-oh. Hey! Child Rumi, she's so cute! Huh? What the heck is going on? Oh no, it's the whole thing with, What? Say again, are you sure? Acknowledge, there's an unknown aging reversal phenomenon. It's centered around the Black Tourist Promenade right now. Black Tourist Promenade President Akishiro Rumi has been quarantined pending investigation. She's so cute! This is supposed to be an isolation room, but it feels more like an interrogation room. I feel like I shouldn't be here. Please understand, President Rumi. Do you have any theories on what could be causing this age reversal phenomenon? No idea. I don't remember eating or drinking anything strange, and I didn't go anywhere that different. I haven't even handled any suspicious ingredients recently. We've been prepping for the Moonlight Festival, and the food has to be certified before they can sell it. So there was nothing out of the ordinary, except that the Black Tourist Promenade members suddenly turned into children. That's all I know. First, the others turned into children, then me. She's so cute, though! I can't believe everything those Black Tourist Promenade people say. They'll say anything for the sake of business. They gotta be behind something. I think not. If the Black Tourist Promenade were behind this, their president, Rumi, would have found a way to stay safe first. A plot in which the person behind it has the most to lose? Few strategies are ever that desperate. That's... I see. Understood, Madam President. Now, please continue. Right. From what they've seen so far, the phenomenon has a sort of ripple effect, like a contagion. Investigators on site are calling it Tyke Syndrome. This Tyke Syndrome seems to have begun spreading from the Black Tourist Promenade to the rest of Shanhaijing. I see. Do we know how it spreads yet? Not yet. All we know is where it started, given who transformed first. So far, no one's observed any symptoms other than the aging reversal. Also, the students in the disciplinary support department, the Plum Blossom Garden, have not been affected. Alright, good information. So... distribute protective equipment to Genraman members at the scene on the double. At the same time, conduct an epidemiological study as quickly as possible. Restrict access to the Black Tourist Promenade Street until we have the results from the study. Those are official orders from Ryoge Kisaki, President of Genraman. Yes, at your command. Mina, it seems I need your strength again. Would you go provide assistance at the scene? Yep. Don't worry, Madam President, I won't let you down. Phew. Did you really need to send Mina? On a practical level, not so much, but she's a symbol too. She represents the strength of Genraman. Her being there will send everyone a message. What message, you ask? Nothing grandiose, per se. Just that no matter what happens in Shanhaijing, the president of Genraman will always be ready to help. The fact that you have to send that message, that sounds like a problem in itself. Is that how you feel? Thank you for your candor, Sensei. In the past, I might not have had to make such an effort, but... well, we're no longer in the past. Necessities have changed. Should I go help at the scene too? You? No, I don't think I can recommend that. Why not, you ask? Well, this is speculative on my part, but given the specific circumstances, they might not welcome you there. These are sure crazy right now. Yeah, the Black Tourist Promenade Street's restricted. Supposedly, you need a Genraman pass to get in. And then even if you have it, the shops are mostly closed. That's a shame. I really like the Mapo tofu they sell there. But, are we gonna be okay? What do you mean? Well, with that whole Tyke syndrome. I mean, Genraman says it just turns into children, nothing less, nothing else, but even that would make a lot of things harder. That's very true. Supposedly Black Tourist Promenade Street is where the whole thing first started. You think maybe outsiders brought it over? Wouldn't be their first incident lately. Plenty of outside students go in and out of Black Tourist Promenade, so it's possible something could have happened there. Is the Moonlight Festival going to be okay? If we let in more outsiders, we could have more problems. Plus, there's Shale Sensei over at Rikagaku, also an outsider. Well, I'm sure Mana will do something about it. I heard Executive Officer Mina's already at the scene. That does make me feel a little better. And just because it happened at Black Tourist Promenade, we don't know if they caused it. They're still investigating that. But if it wasn't Black Tourist Promenade, then it must have been... Well, wait, this is unfair! The Eastern Alchemy Society has nothing to do with this! It's just a witness interview, so please come with us, President Saya. Since you and the Eastern Alchemy Society are under suspicion, we have no choice. We ask for your understanding. Among the Shanhaijing students, the consensus is that the Black Tourist Promenade are responsible. The Eastern Alchemy Society must be. And I'm telling you, it's not true! Eastern Alchemy Society... Wait, I gave Instructor Shun that info on the rejuvenation elixir. Did that get leaked somehow? Just a shot in the dark, but is this about the skin cream the Eastern Alchemy Society made? The Eastern Alchemy Society made skin cream? This is the first I'm hearing about it. Unrelated, but intriguing. Maybe you can give us a sample later. Huh. Maybe you could let me skip the witness interview? I said unrelated. I figured as much, but still. I suppose when something happens on a pathological or pharmaceutical level, it's only natural to blame the Eastern Alchemy Society. That does make sense, but it's still unfair. I really didn't do anything this time. This time? I misspoke. Well, again, this is just a witness interview. For now, it could be turned into an interrogation. I can't completely deny that possibility. It's all up to Genraman. Oh boy, yeah, I remember that. That was a whole ordeal. When frickin' Shun turned into a child, I had to chase her around the whole damn district. I have an interim report for you, Madam President. Eastern Alchemist Society President Saya is cooperating with the investigation, but we haven't had any useful testimony yet. What do you mean by yet? Well, having participated in the questioning, I have a feeling that President Saya is withholding something. She didn't seem completely surprised when he mentioned the aging reversal phenomenon in Shanhaijing. She didn't deny knowing about it? Interesting. Despite her appearance, Saya is not a skilled liar. What is it, Sensei? Do you have a hunch? No, it's nothing. Yeah, we remember it too! Well, if you say so, Sensei, I'll trust you. And if you are hiding something, I'm sure you have a good reason for doing so. Very well, please continue your report. Right. Besides everything else, there appears to be an unsettling rumor spreading among the Shanhaijing students. One wouldn't expect settling rumors to be spreading at this particular moment, but I'm assuming this is a good reason for including this in your report. Yes, so the rumor is... Hey, did you hear the rumor? There are so many rumors going around these days. Which one? One about how the Eastern Alchemy Society president is back. Huh? You mean Yakushi Saya? Is she back from a trip or something? No, not her. I mean, the one before Saya. There was someone else before her? I only heard it in passing, but I think she was called the Monkey of the Senses. She was one of the 7 prisoners. Huh? Our school had one of the 7 prisoners? That's what I hear. She was originally the president of the Eastern Alchemy Society, but then she got expelled. I've never heard about any of this. So what was her name? The way I heard it, Shintani Kai. I've seriously never heard of her. Supposedly some of the 3rd-year students know about her. Is that so? Yes, people are talking. Not many yet, but they are. It would be difficult for an expelled student to return without any formal process. Doubly so for Shintani Kai. However, for the students who remember her name, well, it's going to be quite an issue. If the rumor is false, we'll need to silence it. Understood, Madam President. Phew. Something I don't understand. What is it, Sensei? Oh, is it about Shintani Kai? What if I told you that there's nothing I can tell you about her? Oh, you're sure I have a good reason if I'm hiding something? I suppose you've earned that right to throw that back at me. Please give me a little time, Sensei. Just a little time. Not because I don't trust you, Sensei. This is my own issue. And an issue pertaining to Shanhaijing's past. Oh, shit. God damn, that was a loaded one. That was a loaded episode. Shit. Fuck. That was only episode 1. Fuck. And there's gonna be at least a 10-minute cut that I have to do, so we're probably around the 30-minute mark already. We're only done the prologue in episode 1. This might be more than 2 parts. How to deal with the rumors. So, Sensei, over here. Glad you called from the Reijo. I'm happy to hear you say that. You've been to the Peach Blossom Spring a few times before, right? Throughout this tea house, right in the heart of it. This is where members discuss matters pertaining to the Black Tourist Promenade. No wonder the atmosphere feels a little different. Yes, this room is soundproof, so our conversations can't leak out. What's so secret, you ask? Well, as you know, access to the Black Tourist Promenade is currently restricted. On top of that, the president has turned into a child and is under quarantine. So the responsibility of the Black Tourist Promenade falls on me. It's quite a burden. In fact, it's giving me stomach aches and I'm losing sleep. If there's a silver lining, it's that the entire Black Tourist Promenade is essentially shut down right now. So there isn't much to manage. Sounds like that barely qualifies as a silver lining. doesn't, really. I just wanted to make light of a bad situation. In any case, the reason I called you, I asked to see you, Sensei, is so I could share a rumor that's been circling here in Shanhaijing. I understand, of course, that you're here as a guest of Genramon, but I wasn't sure they'd share this with you. You've been speaking with them, yes? Whatever they've decided to tell you, I thought you should hear it from a different perspective. That sounds pretty serious. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic, but given the situation, there are whispers about a certain expelled student, Shintani Kai. Oh, how do you know that name? I told Reiju about the conversation I had with Kisaki. I see, so the president... Yes, rumblings about Shintani Kai has been spreading in the streets, mostly among third-year students. Emphasis on among third-year students. The first and second-year students don't know much about her, or else they think it's all exaggerated. And building off of that, there have been other more ominous rumors, including some related to that exchange meeting. Want me to be more specific? Alright, so... I wonder what happened to Kaguya. They say that she went away to self-reflect, but I also heard that she was taken away, but for being too frank. If Shintani Kai really is back, the president might have been involved. She was expelled and she's one of the 7 prisoners. There's no way she could have come back to Shanhaijing without any conditions. But wasn't the president who expelled Shintani Kai in the first place? There might be something to that. Is Shanhaijing going to be okay? Can we trust Genramon and the president? Here's what I've gathered so far. To summarize, the upperclassmen have been increasingly anxious about Genramon. Of course, the Black Tourist Promenade and Genramon don't have the best relationship. That's an undeniable fact. Still, the Promenade's commercial activities are only possible because of Genramon exists. I'm aware, but all the codes and standards, the petty interference, constant complaints about violating traditions or disregarding the pride of Shanhaijing, gets to be too much. I'm sorry, that was a tangent. Things are bound to escalate as the Moonlight Festival gets closer. What's the Moonlight Festival have to do with it? How much do you know about the festival, Sensei? Not a whole lot. I see. A season for pride, prosperity, and shared food with one another. Yes, that's how most people see it. But there are other aspects, things less talked about. For instance, the story of the sage who departed from the moon and came back around the date of the festival. Sage? As in someone who, though through repeated practice or study, attained enlightenment and became someone special. Part of the Moonlight Festival's purpose is to honor that sage. Legend has it the sage still visits our world, from the moon and surveys the land before they leave again. The sage's visits supposedly cause strange incidents. Some do believe that's what's happening in Shanhaijing right now. It's all because of that. Me? You usually think it's a superstition or folklore, but with the situation as it is, it does give me pause. I mean, that's understandable. Lots of shit was going down. There's some pretty heavy shit going on for an event story. So I can sympathize with you. After hearing from Reiju about the circulating rumors ahead of the Genramon. The Genramon meeting was complete chaos. We restricted access to the Black Tourist Promenade Street, but Tyke's syndrome is still spreading. We need to take additional measures. We're having trouble with the epidemiological study. God, what a name. What a word. We don't know how it spreads yet. Personnel in the city can only do so much. We need a broader plan. Well, we have found out one thing. Patients with the type syndrome become much less contagious after the first 3 days. But we can't track the symptom history of every student and provide for their care. We don't have the manpower to do that. Please, madam, holding the Moonlight Festival now might not be... Watch your mouth! Remember who you're talking to! No, it's okay. Now is the time to hear everyone out. Given the circumstances, the urgency everyone is feeling is more than surface understandable. Please continue. Right. Well, on top of all that, it's not just the disease that's spreading, it's the rumors. They just won't settle down. I wouldn't worry about that, except those rumors of convincing people that Genramon is losing its grip. People are also gossiping about the Pecking Opera Club being in isolation, and about the whereabouts of Kaguya. Genramon's authority looks like it's weakening all over. People pretend to follow orders when they're being watched, but as soon as they're out of sight... Is that right? That is certainly a problem. How do you suggest we proceed? This is going to be hard to say, but... It's okay. Please, speak freely. We want to keep outsiders away from the Moonlight Festival. That's just how it is, Officer Mina. Allow our students to believe the outsiders are responsible for the whole mess. If more outsiders were to come for the festival, we could lose all control at the scene. Of course, we could just hold the festival as usual and just act like there aren't any problems, but... Nah, I don't know if that's a good idea. But the cat is already out of the bag, so to speak. We won't solve this problem by ignoring it. We do need a plan. Madam President! Well, that's... Were you going to say something else? No, that was it. We're glad you understand, but... I do understand. I know exactly what you mean. This year's Moonlight Festival, outside students' access is hereby restricted. Madam! Madam! Black Door's Promenade Street will stay in lockdown. However, no student will be held in quarantine for longer than 3 days. As for the rumors, we need to deal firmly with misinformation. But some of those rumors could be true to an extent. From this moment on, security and searches within Shanhaijing will be strengthened. Those are official orders from Ryuge Kisaki, President of Genramon. Yes, madam. You'll announce and implement your orders right away. Are you sure, Madam President? Yes. What's important right now is to listen to those voices from the scene. I should inspect the site as well. Mina, make preparations. No, I don't think that's a good idea, Madam President. Is that your personal opinion as Konoe Mina or as the executive officer? I'm speaking as... I'm imploring you as the executive officer. Please put your faith in us, and Genramon a little longer. Alright. Very well, I will return to my office. Please inform me of any new developments without delay. Yes, Madam President. You did good, Mina. All a day's work for the executive officer at Genramon. Still quite impressive under the circumstances. Oh yeah? Well, Sensei, your praise isn't what I'm after. I'm here to carry out my duties in a cool-headed, hard-boiled way. I'm going to be back in my room for a bit. But it's not because I'm tired and need a break or anything like that. Of course not, you say? You really get me. Well then, if you excuse me for a bit. Come to think of it, Sensei, you're an outsider too, so that means... Where am I going with this? Well, you should be discreet and stay out of sight for a bit. For example, you wouldn't want to talk with someone for longer than you need to, or recklessly go along with the president's suggestion to go out there ourselves. Makes sense with things being so unstable. I'll try to lay low, but that might be impossible. Oof, I feel bad asking you to do that. Still, we can't just ignore the circumstances here. You get that, and you think I should go rest? Did I tell you? Did I already tell you? I don't need rest. I'm not tired. Why are you trying to shoot me away? Sensei, you don't have to. I just... Did we just shove her out of the room? The club room grew quiet all of a sudden. We just shoved her out of the room. I considered calling someone, but remembered what Mina said, so I decided to restrain myself. Come to think of it. So far, no one's observed any symptoms other than the aging reversal. Also, the students of the disciplinary support department, the Plum Blossom Garden, have not been affected. Well, we have found out one thing. Patients with Tyke syndrome become much less contagious after the first 3 days. Does that mean... Suddenly, the face of a student came to my mind. Shun! Remembering Mia's request to refrain from unnecessary conversations, I decided to use Momo Talk. Hi, Shun. What are you up to? Oh, Sensei? I'm not surprised to get a Momo Talk message from you. I bet it's a good omen. I heard you're in Shanhaijing at the moment. Still, you waited all this time to talk to me. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had to be careful since I got here. Careful? About what? I brought Shun up to speed. I see. That sounds like a lot. I have an idea, though. Can you give me a minute? No, it's lucky you messaged me. What do you mean? Oh, you'll find out. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Huh. Hey, it's Tiny Shun! Shunling! Hi, Sensei! I mean, Shunling! That's right, Sensei, it's your Shunling! How did I get in? Even Genryu a step aside from Plum Blossom Garden students. Your look says, but you're not a Plum Blossom Garden student. But don't worry about that. When you see an opening, take it. How did I turn into a child? Well, same way as last time, probably, right? I caught Tyke syndrome. Oh boy. But don't worry, Kokona hasn't caught me yet, and the other Plum Blossom Garden students don't suspect anything. Oh boy. Besides, it feels nice to be a child. My shoulders aren't stiff anymore, my chest isn't heavy. In fact, my whole body feels so much lighter. Wait, there's no time for this. I'm here to help the presidents. How exactly? Well... Are you truly Instructor Shun? Yes, I am, Madam President. You already had me go through the verification process. Yes, I certainly did. Still, it's hard to believe. How should I say this? Your personality is quite different from the third-year student we know. I don't know what you mean. I'm just myself. Well, we can put that aside. One might say you and I have another secret to share now. Oh, how very true. But don't feel too burdened by it. I know I won't. Indeed, on a separate topic, I appreciate your offering to help. What are you planning exactly? Well... Is that a Plum Blossom Guard uniform? That's right. Well, it's a recommended uniform. Not all students wear it. But if you do, you can pass as a Plum Blossom Garden student yourself. To what end? Oh, I think you'll figure it out. Uh-oh. She's gonna do some reconnaissance? I see. Since Plum Blossom Garden students aren't affected by Tyke syndrome, if I look like one of them, I can investigate the scene without anyone suspecting anything. You said it, not me. So that is still what you get. So that is still you in there. Big or small, you're the same on the inside. Is she gonna wear that? Can she even fit in that? she actually fits in that thing. I'm shocked. Oh, this is something to look. Wow, I knew you'd look great. We have no words. The fact that she can wear that and pose as a student when she's supposed to be a presence of a big organization is kind of concerning. What's wrong, Sensei? Do you think this looks awkward? Not awkward, actually. It's the complete opposite. Is that so? But I'm not finished. This isn't a perfect size just yet. What's left, you ask? Something important. Something very, very important. Oh boy, here we go. You should change your personality and everything. Hi, Sensei, my name's Kiki. We touring around Shanhaijing now. Yes, Kiki, we'll go tour Shanhaijing with Sensei, who's our temporary chaperone for Plum Blossom Garden. Wow. Oh boy. They fit the roles. Pass out. This is shit. Oh, Sensei's fainted from shock. Was it too drastic for a personality change? I mean, if she's gonna pose as a student, as a Plum Blossom Garden student who are practically children themselves, then it makes sense that she would have to change her personality and everything to fit the scheme. Shit, man. Fuck. But today's Kiki is the real Kiki. Absolutely. Come on, Sensei, get up. The children of the future of Shanhaijing. Oh boy. So with Kiki and Shinling, while I tried valiantly to hold my sanity not to break down from the cognitive dissonance. The tour of Shanhaijing began. Oh god, poor Sensei. Fuck. That personality shift is quite drastic, quite a change, I'll admit. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord Almighty. Shit, we're already at an hour. And there's at least 10 minutes I have to... I didn't mean to do that! Well, I guess we're doing this one. I'll do this one, then I'll wrap it up. This park is usually filled with students. Now there is no one here. It feels desolate. There's no sign of the Pecking Opera Club members who used to practice here, or the students who would chat over tongkulu or mango waffles. Mango. Oh, but there is one food stand still here. Let's go eat something, Sensei. I've got a craving for an egg tart. Me too. I'll even brush my teeth really good afterwards. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. The fact that she can look like a kid and like a child in school and actually have the personality to do it is very concerning. Sensei, did you know they started selling bungee over at the Peach Blossom Spring? 30-year girls try to avoid it because it goes against tradition, but once you try it, you gotta have another one. What's a bungee? I've never heard of it. Bungee is... It's a chilled fruit cream cake filled with fresh cream and fruits inside a thin crust. Mango's the most famous, but you can fill it with whatever you like. Green tea, chocolate, strawberries, whatever. Oh wow, it sounds delicious. I really want to try it, Sensei. But you didn't even have an egg tart. But didn't you just have an egg tart? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Please, pretty please. Oh, well. How can you deny those faces, man? It goes with strong green tea. This green tea balances out the richness of the fruits and cream so you can take each bite with a clean palate. Can we please, pretty please? Oh Lord. Alright. Yay, thank you. Kiki likes Sensei best. What's wrong? You almost did a spit take. Sensei, you can't do that. You're an adult. You should watch your manners in the public place. Even I know that. Yeah. Okay. I think this is too much for the sensei. Oh, shit. We've been eating a lot. We should try to walk it off. Great idea. This is the perfect place for it, too. It's always so calm. And if we're lucky, we'll even meet a panda. Hey, over there! Panda! Wouldn't that be dangerous? Pandas are bears, you know. It's okay. The pandas here are used to people. They enjoy being near them. The ones that live on this side enjoy bamboo shoots, so if you pick one and hand it to them... Panda! Look, it's eating it. Oh, I wanna try. Okay, but don't get too close. They're both fitting in the roles of a child very well. One would think that they're actually children. I'm back! Phew, what an incredibly satisfying day. Really? I'm so glad. How about you, Sensei? Well, as long as the students enjoyed it. We're more like Plum Blossom Garden children than actual students. And then as long as the children enjoyed it. What's with that face? You look so distant, like you reached enlightenment or something. Oh, it's nothing? I don't have to worry about it? Really? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, Sensei, welcome to Plum Blossom Garden. I heard you play with the children today. You must be exhausted. Oh, hi, it's been a while. Oh, and who's that next to you? Her name's Kiki. She recently transferred here. Shouldn't recommended her. Hello, Instructor Kakona. My name's Kiki. It's a pleasure to meet you. You see that, Sensei? I am a bona fide instructor. You're smiling at me all of a sudden? But why are you patting my head? What? You say it's good to know that the world's still functioning properly? What do you mean by that? I'm going to look for Shun. Over that way. I'll come with you. Wait, Shun is... where is Shun today, anyway? I'll go help find her. Sensei, that's kind of the offer, but you don't really have to. Huh? Is this something you have to do? You're saying a lot of confusing things today. Girl, what'd you like to know? Alright, I'll leave it to you. I have to go take care of the other children. Which I can do as part of the Plum Blossom Garden instructor. No trouble at all. Oh boy. Whoa, we almost got caught. Kakona's got a good sense of these sort of things. Yeah, she still doesn't even recognize you as Shun, but then again, who would recognize you as Shun in that form? At least we've achieved our intended goal of covertly investigating Shanhaijing. Well done, everyone. How do you think it went, madam? How should I say this? Saki? Oh boy. Ah, it's Rumi, huh? Oh, hello, my name's Kiki. I just transferred here, so I don't know many people. What's your name? I don't think she's buying it. Kisaki, what are you doing? So, like I said, I'm Kiki. This is all a bit too much. Yeah, she ain't buying it. I guess there's no fooling you. Can someone explain? Kisaki, Sensei? Let's take this someplace else. Are we gonna get a child Rumi form for a gacha pull like with Shun? Kind of interesting if we did, if she got her own child gacha form. Okay, I've checked that there's no one around, and our voices shouldn't be carried too far. Any if someone does see us, they'll just think the Plum Blossom Gardens children are over at the park with their instructor. So, come out with it already, Kisaki. What are you up to? It's nothing to worry about. We simply chose an outfit that happened to fit our needs here. Oh, you're spying. I see. I'm aware that you spy, you know. But why the whole Kiki business? Well, covert investigation outfit must take into consideration the timing, the situation, the surrounding circumstances. Okay, if you say so. Reminded of the time you snuck in with that black tourist promenade disguise. Of course you remember that. Visually, the disguise was perfect. Everything was going right. And then you tried to cook. That was bound to give you away. Be glad I was the one who caught you. If someone else had figured it out, you'd have a political problem on your hands. And I've paid that debt in full. I know. Just reminiscing. Right. So what are you up to exactly? Me? Well, since the Moonlight Festival might or might not be held this year, I wanted to make sure the Plum Blossom Garden children all got mooncakes. Would you like one? I have a few left. A mooncake. I miss those. Thank you, I really appreciate it. What about you, Sensei? Mooncakes of the Black Forest Promenade are all local specialty. In that case, I can't refuse. As I took a bite of the mooncake, a rich, savory flavor filled my mouth. For some time, all was quiet as we shared the snacks. This reminds me of the days gone by. Remember when we shared the very first mooncakes we made together? Remember that? We used egg yolks, walnuts, and red bean pastes. You need to learn to let go of the past. It was just so intense. The red bean paste tasted slightly burnt, the egg yolk was half cooked, and the walnuts were so broken apart that there was no crunch. Kisaki, you're the one who pressed the mooncakes into the mold. Yes, and that's why they were crumbled. They were crumbled mush. They barely qualified as mooncakes at all. Well, you can't expect to be perfect the first time. It's all part of the process. Very true, but still. No matter how much time it passes, I still remember those mooncakes. That was right around the time I set my goal to become a chef. Would you say you achieved that? I'm not sure. I guess I did, kind of. What about you, Kisaki? Me? Hard to say. You remember, I never wanted to be president. Well, you made a good one. And I say that was my whole streak. I say that as my whole streak goes into the red from all your restrictions. I'm so sorry. I don't even have the words. No, I wasn't looking for an apology. Not a serious one. The truth is, we all had some operating funds saved up, and most people didn't understand you're doing what you have to do. More importantly, after everything that's been going on at the promenade, members really don't have much right to complain. Still, it's not going to be easy trying to calm these kids down later. I can only imagine. Well, I'm sure you have it harder. Just stay determined like always, and I'm sure you'll work it out. Stay determined. What's up? You were determined when we started out. I'm not sure I ever was. Well, even so, you'll still work it out. What do you mean, Sensei? If you had been determined, you'd have a problem now. If you're never determined, then you haven't lost it. So you're saying I can't lose something I never had? I suppose it does make sense. That's a whole other way to look at it. So, what's your honest opinion of how I've been handling things so far? I know you're doing your best. I see. But sometimes just doing one's best doesn't get the job done. The Black Forest Promenade has a similar saying. Cooking hard doesn't matter if the food isn't good. Right, that's the same meaning, just like how the Eastern Alchemy Society always puts in so much effort. Don't tease Saya too much. I wasn't trying to single out Saya, but there was that other problem before. Hold on. Eastern Alchemy Society? Yes, people are talking. Not many yet, but they are. The head of the Eastern Alchemy Society is missing. Eastern Alchemy Society President Saya is cooperating with the investigation, but we haven't had any useful testimony yet. The assumption is that Tyke syndrome is related to the Eastern Alchemy Society. That would mean... Wait, this is unfair. The Eastern Alchemy Society has nothing to do with this. Let me think about this from a different perspective. If I wanted to return to Shanhaijing, it would be difficult for an expelled student to return without any formal process. Doubly so for Shintani Kai. What is it? What's wrong, Kisaki? That's what I was missing. The Eastern Alchemy Society is in great danger. The Eastern Alchemy Society? Why there? Madam President? What is it? Mina, we need recon the Eastern Alchemy Society right now. I was just about to tell you. The Eastern Alchemy Society just sent us an urgent message. Oh boy. Did she go in covertly as a child? That's what she probably did, right? That's how she... Oh boy. Alright. Things are starting to hike up, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will continue on with the story. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.